What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jaron Ikner back again for another video for Starstruck TV. This time we're talking about the new album from Tekashi 6ix9ine called Tattle Tales. I will start off the video by saying this. The current point where Tekashi 6ix9ine is at in his career is very similar to when Donald Trump got elected for president. What I mean by that is that whether you like it or not, Tekashi 6ix9ine is here to stay. He beat his cases, he did this and that, yada yada yada. He's out now, and now he's dropping music, and he's gonna be dropping music for the foreseeable future, and we're kind of stuck with him. With that in mind, a lot of people have a very polarizing view on him. His fan base is very, very dug in. If you were a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, you're a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan. That's kind of how that's why I compare it to Donald Trump in the sense that Donald Trump fans and supporters, they're there. And they're going to be supporting Donald Trump until the end, and that's kind of how we're at with Tekashi 6ix9ine. With that in mind, I approached this album kind of already knowing what I was going to expect. Basically, a very pop-tinged album, not a lot of content or substance to it. The beats will be smacking for sure, and it's going to be basically just him talking crap most of the album. And honestly, I was 100% correct. Well, not 100%, and we'll get into that. This album features, let's see here, I think there's like 14 tracks on this album, and tracks 1, 2 through 11 basically feature a typical sound that you expect from Tekashi 6ix9ine, which is hard-hitting production, him yelling over tracks about bitches and money and gangster stuff. There are appearances from Nicki Minaj in the song Trolls. Gooba, which basically kind of sums up the album, which makes sense as to why it was the first single. Very aggressive production, basically him going in. He has a couple of world songs on there. I think on Ya Ya he's doing some type of kind of reggaeton type of sound. I think the most interesting song on this album production-wise is the track Leah featuring Akon. The beat's actually pretty interesting. And when I say interesting, I mean that most of the beats on here are pretty much like your standard top tier AAA hip hop album. Like, there's nothing on here that's like surprising me or shocking me or making me be like, man, this dude really is trying to push the genre. It feels like he got a bunch of beats off of YouTube. I mean, Kenny Beats did a lot of beats on here, but the beats sound like any beat on any hip hop album that's out. There's no surprises on this album in terms of that, except for this one track, Leah. The production on there is actually very interesting. The song itself is meh, but the production is very interesting. Features Akon. Academics, he finally has achieved his goal of becoming a rapper on a top tier album, I guess, or a big release, and he makes an appearance on his album as Little AK, which is his rap alias. It is what it is. I think that his relationship with Tekashi 6ix9ine is one of kind of almost nepotism in the sense that Academic would not exist if Tekashi 6ix9ine didn't exist, and it's almost as though they have this symbiotic relationship with each other where they're basically feeding off each other, and this song is almost like the culmination of that relationship. So it is what it is. I think it's just kind of like, it's funny to see the Academics really just kind of be on Tekashi 6ix9ine nuts to the point where now he's on a song with him. If you're watching this Academics, it is what it is. The last two tracks in the album, GTL and Ava, interesting. Definitely more interesting than the rest of the album. Particularly GTL, which is seemingly him on the phone while in jail rapping a song. Basically kind of explaining his position, talking about missing his kids and his family and the snitching situation, etc. and so forth. Interesting song for the probably the most interesting song on the album for sure. Little bit of substance there, and I think this kind of brings me to my whole point of this video, is the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine, as I said early on, he's gonna be here to stay, and I think what we need to see from him is growth. I'm definitely not gonna be messing with this kid if he's gonna be making music like this for the rest of his career. But these last two songs have a little glimmer of some type of maturity and growth and understanding. He's still young, still has a long way to go. And he's going to be in our face whether we like him or not. And so at this point, it's kind of just a matter of, kind of just hoping for the best. It makes you think about Dave Chappelle when Trump got elected, and he dropped one of his first stand-ups, And at the end of the stand-up, he's talking about how, we gotta just give Trump a chance. This is SNL, actually, what it was. You gotta give Trump a chance. And that's kind of what I'm doing out here. I'm giving him a chance. I already knew what to expect on this album. Like I said, I already expected the beats. I already expected what he was gonna say. And I gave it, a very quick listen, which is why this video is up so quickly, because I already knew what to expect. The last few songs, though, there's a little glimmer of hope. And I'm hoping that at some point in time, this kid will fucking get it. And what I mean by that is that he'll understand what it means to be a rapper, what it means to be an artist, and really try to reach these people, these millions of fans that he has, and grow with them. And we can watch him grow into something that's more than what he is right now. Because what he is right now is, it's kind of embarrassment to hip hop. And that's in the sense of what it means to be a hip hop artist and the integrity behind it. His tactics and all this. Not going to really get into this because that's not what this video is about. I just mostly wanted to make that point. With that in mind, this album is what it is. And if you're a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, you are probably in heaven and you're enjoying this album. If you're anything but, you're not going to really get much out of this album. Don't go in here thinking that you're going to be coming out of here surprised and shocked. It's exactly what you expected from Tekashi 6ix9ine on this album. And that's basically it. I don't really have much more to say on it because there's really not much more to say. It's been pretty much a run-of-the-mill album. Everything that I expected it to be was what it was. No surprises on here. It's pretty, I wouldn't say it's trash because I like the beats. And that's actually something I liked about his last album. His beats are smacking. He has access to a really great producer, really great quality of sound. All that sounds great, but he's not saying anything that has me like, oh. But these kids are gonna love it. And he's gonna be around as young as he is, and with his fan base, and he's gonna be around. So I'm just really hoping that he evolves into something that's a little bit better than where he's at right now. I mean, he did go to jail. He does have people like Akon in his corner now. I'm hoping for growth. That's all I want to see in this man is growth at this point because that's the way it is. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do I think I suck? Do I need to cut my hair? I don't know. Y'all be talking weird trash sometimes. Arizona Kanye 3 is coming out here soon. Look forward for that. I'm about to check out this Big Sean album. I'm going to drop a review on that here soon too. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow, do all the stuff you do. Hit me up in the comment section. Check out my website, JaronIkner.com. We'll be back. Thanks for watching, people. Woo!